Hey everybody! So I thought this evening I would do a little tour of the garden since the sun is finally come down and it's not super duper windy, so hopefully the audio is okay. But I'm just going to give you a little tour around because everything is looking so big and pretty. So in this tank we have potatoes, and they probably should have been mounded because they're getting very tall, but I am extremely excited and happy about this because my potato crop last year didn't do this at all, like fourth of the size. And then the onions are doing good on this side. And more onions in this tank. These are older. And then the cabbage here in the corner. Different kind of cabbage than everywhere else I've got planted. It's more of a big leaf, tall cabbage. And then the broccoli is in between, and I always let my broccoli bolt because they have the prettiest flowers, and these have all pretty much blown off, but they have the most gorgeous flowers. I just love it, and there's always bees on them. This here is some dill, and it's just happy as can be. More broccoli back there behind this big cabbage. And then this is one of the big tomato plants. Have high hopes for him. My onions that are random onions in the ground, and of course the weeds are growing around them really well because they get watered. The raspberry plants got a little too dry. I was gone a couple days and they didn't get watered. So they're hopefully they'll rebound. I fertilized them. Hopefully they'll do fine. We'll come over here. I need to do some weeding, but we've got a big tomato plant here, another one over there, and then I just planted sweet potatoes here. Don't know if that's going to work out or not, but hopefully. And the carrots are starting to look like they're going to do something. This was volunteer. I think it's a type of squash. What type? No idea. And my carnations are just about to bloom. I'm really excited to see what they'll do because they should be very pretty in the bucket. My irises here, I had a few blooms, but they went on by. My spinach and lettuce needs to be cut back so that it can grow again, but it's looking nice and happy. And then I had 3 more sweet potato plants in here. Look at all this lettuce. It is so happy. And this, we cut this part of it back earlier this week. So this is all new growth. This is old growth. And then this is all the little lettuce that we planted the other day. The garlic is not looking good. I just haven't figured out how to grow garlic yet. There's a few onion plants in here. I need to go through and pull off the seed heads. And here we have a few little yellow violas, the asparagus that bolted, peas. They're looking big. They got some blooms on them. Very pretty little blooms. And then I have a few strawberry plants on this side that a friend gave us. I think there's 4. I'm not sure what that is. And then all of the strawberry plants from E. Burgess. So I'm very pleased with the strawberry plants I ordered from E. Burgess. We even have a little strawberry. Isn't he pretty? Focus up, camera. And a few more yellow violas in the corner. My hollyhock is getting big. Another big tomato tree. A few irises in the corner. And then check these out. I have actual cabbage heads. I mean, look at the size of this. It's gorgeous. I think they're just so pretty. A little marigold. And then the broccoli, which the wind got a hold of. So it's falling over. To go through and pull all the yellow leaves off. I have another cabbage head in the back here. All of the onions we planted in between are just happy as happy. The broccoli. Look at this cabbage though. Isn't he just so pretty? I'm really excited to pick them this week, I think, because they're starting to brown. So. And then these are the strawberry plants that came back from last year. They have not flowered. but I guess they must have flowered because here's a little green one. Looking all pretty. Camera sure is having trouble. They must have flowered if I've got strawberries, but I didn't notice it wasn't a big flowering. And then these are the tomato plants back here, the gold and the red cherry tomato plants. There's one here and one back there. And this is a volunteer sunflower, so I thought I'd just let him grow. This is looking pretty tight, but it just shows that you can grow a lot of things in a small space. I just really love how tight it is, actually, because it's easy to weed, because weeds don't really have any room to grow. And it's just so pretty. And they do use quite a bit of nutrients, so I do fertilize this. My corner of my plastic jugs. Rhubarb. It's doing really good. I made a rhubarb strawberry blueberry crisp the other night. Oh, it was so good. And then this is exciting. My mulberry tree actually is putting on fruit this year. Last year it put on about 3 berries. I don't know if you can see all these. The wind's gonna blow them around, but it is just decked out with them. I'm really excited. Mulberries are one of my favorite things. Over here we have tomato plants. Along the far side there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one died from too much water. Have some water troubleshooting to do. But those are early girls and 2 cherry tomatoes. And then on this side I have better boys and then 2 red pepper plants. And then, of course, over here we have the corn. And it is starting to get big. There's a little bugs living on it. Starting to get big. So my garden kind of looks like a haberdashery of trash and and gardening, but it's a lot better than it was last year. I'm really excited to keep working forward to having a gorgeous, peaceful, maybe kind of formal garden space where a lot of the planters are permanent and a lot of the places are usual, have perennial flowers. You know, it's all going to be, in my mind, it's all very, very pretty, but it takes a while to get there. So I'm very pleased with how my vegetables are growing so far, and I'm excited to give you an update again in a couple of weeks. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe or leave a comment, like this video, all of the things above so that people find my videos and the channel grows. I hope you're having a great evening. It is a beautiful one here. So until next time, bye.